Good day, everyone. So today is our week 3 of the subject Fundamentals of Accountancy, Business, and Management 2. And now we are going to discuss the continuation of we had tackled last week. So today we are going to have Statement of Comprehensive Income. So when you say Statement of Comprehensive Income, this is a structured financial statement that shows the financial performance of a business entity for a given period. So when you say given period, this indicates that the statement covers a month, a quarter, or pwede siya 6 months or a year. So the accounting elements comprising the statement of comprehensive income are the following. First is income. So when you say income, it is the summary of increases in the economic benefits during the accounting period in the form of inflows or enhancement of assets or decreases of liabilities that result in increases in equity other than those relating to contributions from equity participants. Second is the expenses. So expenses, those are the decreases in economic benefits during the accounting period in the form of outflows or depletion of assets or incurrences of liabilities that result in decreases in equity other than those relating to distribution to equity participants. So profit. So when you say profit, this is frequently used as a measure of performance or the basis of other measures such as determination of return on investment or ROI. Again, ROI meaning return on investment and EPS meaning earnings per share. So the standards mentions two methods of presenting the statement of comprehensive income. So these are namely the nature of expense method and the function of expense or cost of sales method. So the choice between the function of expense method and the nature of expense method depends on the historical and industrial factors and the nature of the entity. So both methods can indicate costs that might vary directly or indirectly with the level of sales of production of the entity. So here we have the pro forma of statement of comprehensive income using the nature of expense method presentation appears as always. So this is used for the pro forma statement of comprehensive income statement. We have the revenue, we have the other income, and then we also have the changes in inventories of finished goods and work in process and also the total income. And we have the expenses, the raw materials or inventory purchases, employee benefits cost, and the depreciation and amortization and other expenses and the net income. Here, on the other hand, the pro forma statement of comprehensive income using the function of expense method appears as we have the revenue, the less cost of sales, the gross income, the less or the selling or distribution expenses. We have there the administrative expenses, the finance costs and other expenses, and then the net income. So here we have an example. So we have here a sample of statement of comprehension income, nature of expense method, line item presentation. So the company here is Avon Merchandising. The statement of comprehensive income is the report. And then this is the year ended December 31, 2018. So for the net sales revenue, we have the 7,500,000, the other income, and the increase in inventory. So we will know later what are those part of the net sales revenue, what are those parts of other income, and what are those parts of the increase in inventory. Kung paano naging 7,500,000, kung paano naging 500,000, and paano naging 400,000. The same with the other expenses. So the following disclosure shall appear in the notes to the financial statements. So under sa net sales revenue, we have kailangan makita si sales returns and allowances, sales discounts, and the net sales revenue. So ito na ang total net sales revenue, 7,500,000. So yun yung nalagay doon sa dating unang slide. And then sa other income, dito makikita si rent income, dividend income, and interest. So, a total of 500,000 for the other income. So, the same with the net sales revenue. Next one. The increase in inventory. So, we have the merchandise inventory of December 31, merchandise inventory of January 1, increase in inventory, so that's 400,000. So meaning you just going to subtract the merchandise inventory of December 31 to January 1. So kung ilan yung naging increase, yun ang ilalagay mo sa increase inventory. Next one is the net purchase. So we have the purchases, the freight in, the purchase returns and allowances, and the purchase discounts. So the net purchase total is 4,400,000. So how come it goes like that? So 140,000 plus 110,000, that's a total of 250,000 minus 150,000, that's 100,000 na lang. Tapos, si 4 million yung purchases, 4,500,000, gisubtract siya sa total nila tatlo. So, here comes, itong net purchase natin is 4,400,000. Next, employee benefit cost. So, sa employee benefit cost, we have the sales salaries, the SSS contribution and distribution, the Pag-ibig contribution or distribution, the officer and staff salaries, SSS contribution, Pag-ibig contribution. So, the total is 850,000. So, how come it gets 850,000? So, 300 plus 15 plus 5 plus 500 plus 18 plus 12, that results into 850,000 for the employee benefit cost. Next is the depreciation. So we have depreciation expenses, delivery vehicle, depreciation for office furniture, so for a total of 90,000, then that is our depreciation. Note 7 is supplies. So office supplies, the store supplies, so a total of 25,000. So that's for the supplies. And then the finance cost, we have the interest expense on bank loan. So that's for the finance expense. So here, another example. So we have here an example of statement, comprehensive income function of expense or cost of sales method, line item presentation. So again, the same lang. Kailangan ito siya ang makita. So we will, as what I have discussed already, sa net sales revenue, cost of sales, hindi ibig sabihin na net sales revenue lang yan siya. So may mga unders. So here is the notes. So the same lang. The sales returns, allowances, and sales discounts, dapat makita siya. And that goes to the net sales revenue. The same with the cost of sales. And then the other income, distribution expenses, administrative expenses, and the finance costs. Okay. So as a minimum, the statement of comprehensive income includes line items that present the following amounts for the period of revenue, finance costs, share of the profit or loss of associates and joint ventures accounted for using the equity method, tax expense, single amount comprising the total of post-tax or loss on the disposal of assets from discounted operations. So that could be all for our lesson for today. And please just answer the activity set on your LMS. That could be all. Thank you and goodbye. Oh, another additional profit or loss for the